Now, to mark National Transplant Week, Look North has been given exclusive access to the specialist centre here in the north that treats babies born without an immune system. But we've learned the bone marrow transplant work at the Bubble Unit in Newcastle's Royal Victoria Infirmary has also led to an exciting breakthrough in treating children with severe arthritis. Children like Jade. This special report is from our health reporter, Sharon Barber.
Jade is 13, but unlike most 13-year-olds, she's been in severe pain every day of her life.
Most days she'd be stiff. If she's in a flare-up, she would be lying down, crying in pain.
She suffers from a severe form of childhood arthritis. She's tried every medication, her body's still swollen from steroids. But she remained bedridden, unable to walk, her whole body crippled in pain by the disease, and her parents desperate.
For most of her life she's been on numerous medications. We got to the stage where nothing seemed to be working at all.
But from their Irish home, they heard about a remarkable new treatment involving stem cell transplantation pioneered by the doctors in the Bubble Unit in Newcastle. It was Jade's only, perhaps last hope. The doctors have begun experimenting with bone marrow transplant to treat children with severe arthritis.
The question was, could you do the same thing? Knock out the old immune system, put in bone marrow from someone else, and see a new immune system come up.
But for Jade, it was a big risk.
Well, obviously, mortality, the biggest risk that we're facing, because we know some kids weren't so lucky. But that was the hardest decision, whether you wanted your child sitting in pain with no life, or the other way, or we could be lucky and everything would work out.
It's early days, but already it appears that the treatment is having a remarkable effect. Jade arrived here in a wheelchair, but although she's still in recovery, she's begun to take her first steps. She's beginning to walk again. Well, Jade is sleeping now, but she has undergone this extraordinary treatment. Like other children here on the Bubble Unit, she's had her own bone marrow removed and had a full transplant. The donor in her case was from France, but in Jade's case, extraordinarily, it means that her arthritis has been completely cured.
I'm not in much pain at all now.
And how does that feel?
Brilliant.
She has a long way to go, but the doctors say the outcome should be dramatic, hopefully a total cure. And before long, she should be active, pain-free, and looking like any other young girl.
What I would hope you would see is firstly a girl who looks completely different. You may not recognise her. We would hope that her movement and walking would be normal. And for someone like Jade, this ought to be completely life-transforming.
I just want Jade to have normality, to go home, and things that people take for granted, as like just walking up to the shop, going to school for a full day, going to cinema with her friends, and things like that, you know, and have no more pain and just live a normal life.
It's weird not having pain.
What are your big wishes?
Just to be able to do normal stuff like everyone else, to be able to go out with my friends on my own. Yeah.
Oh, good luck to you, Jade. Nice to see you smiling, wasn't it?
Certainly.